Every year, the government announces minimum wage increases as a safety net for workers to ensure wages allow a decent life. The minimum wage is the lowest wage for an employee at the lowest position with less than 1 year of service. The Governor of North Sulawesi, Olly Dondokambey, announced the upcoming 2023 Provincial Minimum Wage or UMP to increase. North Sulawesi UMP in 2023 rose 5.42% or an increase of 3,485,000 rupiah from the 2022 UMP of 3,310,723 rupiah. UMP setting is a good thing, given that investment in North Sulawesi continues to be conducive compared to other areas where demonstrations have taken place. Governor Olly emphasized that he would increase supervision in terms of implementing the UMP by imposing sanctions on companies that didn't comply with the governor's regulation. This situation raises many questions, one of which is, does the increase in the minimum wage have a good impact for the city of Manado? Is it good for the people of Manado City? This minimum wage determination is in accordance with the basis for determining wages, which is based on the formulation of economic and employment conditions. The policy must be assessed from various angles. The indicators for economic and employment conditions are purchasing power parity, employment rate, then considering economic growth and inflation. Many economists strongly agree with the increase in provincial minimum wage. That is a sign of an increase in workers' welfare with the improvement in people's purchasing power, especially workers in North Sulawesi. The increase in minimum wage must be accompanied by worker productivity. If this work productivity is not good, there will be potential for workers outside North Sulawesi to enter. The increase in the minimum wage will also spur people to enter the labor market due to better salaries. Thus, it can be predicted that the unemployment rate will decrease. The increase in labor wages will increase purchasing power, which will encourage public consumption in general to increase economic growth. On the other hand, what needs to be observed is an increase in wages that can have an impact on reducing the demand for labor by companies. However, if the company gets better, it is certain that the companies that demand labor will definitely add more workers to increase production. The minimum wage determination will also be faced with two interests, namely the interests of workers and the interests of employers. Of course, these two interests must be united so that the determination of the minimum wage can be accepted by both parties. Also taking into account that the attractiveness of investors to invest in this area. The high provincial minimum wage will reduce investors' intention to enter North Sulawesi because the costs are large. However, the most important thing is the condition of the economy and a good investment climate. Surely investors will want to enter North Sulawesi. Inflation can occur with this provincial minimum wage increase. However, if food stability and good economic conditions are maintained, the inflationary impact of the provincial minimum wage increase may not be significant. So, does the minimum wage increase have a good impact on Manado City? The answer, it does.